What's up, YouTube? This is Cdog back with another Transformers review. This is Power of the Primes Leader Class Optimal Optimus, part of the Evolution series, as you see there. Let's check them out. It's packaging really quickly. This is the TakaraTomy version, which all that is no different, but you do get the sticker that's covering up, I believe. I'm not even sure if that's covering Hasbro up or what. You can see that it's the fan vote figure up there. Generations. Got the cool little art there of Optimal Optimus in monkey mode with his mech gear on. Here's Optimus Primal on the side, some cool art there. And then you go to the back, or you go to this side, it's just Prime Masters. And then in the back, it shows some product images. You got the 18 steps it transforms in. There's the monkey mech mode. Optimal Optimus, Optimus Primal. And then you get how the matrix works, and you get a small bio there if you want to pause and read. Alright, so here he is out of the packaging. You also get an instruction booklet that's quite large, so that's kind of cool. And it kind of opens up like this. Like you got one side that opens up, and then another, and you can even flip it to get the other side. So, pretty cool. A lot easier to actually read the instructions that way. Moving this out of the way for a minute. This is Optimus Primal's monkey mode. And it's very cool. We got some articulation. You can swivel. You can pull out this to pull the arms out. He can go inward. You can use it front and back if you want to. It's a full bicep swivel. We have some gripping hands. And they also are on a wrist rotation. You can go inside to turn the head as much as you want. You can also, when you're up like this, you can turn it back and forth about from there to there. It will go down, up. So you get lots of articulation there. We have a waist swivel that will go 360. Kick out, kick frontwards. We get some ankle tilts, front and back ankles, as well as thigh swivel. And you can even dislodge this to get more knee articulation if you need to be. So lots of articulation for just the monkey mode itself. But mainly you probably want it set up like this. This is the Optimus Primal that comes with him. Kind of set up to be looking like the Axelon a little bit, in my opinion. Then again, I haven't seen the show for a while, but that's kind of what I would remember, like some kind of ship that was being chased through space. But you can take off these guns. I just showed you these are how the guns would go in that ship mode. So we can remove the weapons. Those are the accessories he comes with. And you want to... this hinge right here is really stiff. So you just gotta kind of work with it like that. And attach that peg into there like this. And then you have him in his skateboard mode, and what you can do here is on the bottom there's a slot there, and there, and then there's tabs, those two tabs, and then these two tabs. So you can just line up the tabs. I tend to do it one at a time. I just think it's easier to lock this foot in first, then we come over and we'll lock this foot in after, and usually get a nice secure fit from that. If I try it the other way, it doesn't really work quite as well. So, but since you get the waist swivel, you can do the whole Optimal Optimus or Optimus Primal, depending on how you want to look at it, from the Beast machines, or was it Beast Transmetals? I can't remember, but he was using his skateboard like that. I actually have that figure too. We'll get to that one day. But yeah, so you can ride a skateboard, and it's on there nice and secure. As you can see, it's not coming off. But I usually have to attach this foot first, because this foot back here is this soft. This is a softer plastic on the back tab of this side. So of his his right foot. So his right foot, yeah. And so I always attach this one because that's more secure. But anyways, so that's him right there. So, very cool. Looking at his monkey face, because he's got a really cool one. Very nice looking details. You got the dark blue plastic, or sorry, dark blue paint with the red painted eyes in the background. You got some silver details on his crest as well as these side brows. And the molding of the beard is really cool looking. The molding of the face is cool. You can see cool little silver details painted on. Get some Maximal stickers put on the shoulders, really small ones. And then you get these nice metallic silvers. It's like a metallic black in some light, and then other lights it's like metallic silver. Just depends on how you look at it for these details. And I believe they're stickers as well. Yep. So get some stickers on the knees or upper thighs in this case. Very nice. Oh, there's... He likes to come apart. No, I'm just kidding. He actually doesn't. That's the first time that's happened. There we go. So very cool. Now you can also take him off, and we'll get him in. We'll set him up for mech monkey mode. Whoop. Get back here, buddy. By the way, I really like this toy. It's really cool. Right off the bat, I recommend it. Can't really go without getting this toy, is my opinion. Alright, so to set him up in monkey mech mode, you take this and you will swivel it around like this, pegging these two pegs into those slots. Now, my advice is you want to get these, flatten them out, and then move the feet down like this. Get the arms out of the way so you have that peg can go into this slot, and then this slot, or this peg goes into that tab slot right there. So you tab all that together, kind of together. First, you want to slide this in the back like that, but you want to make sure those tab together right there. Whoops, just like that. So this is his monkey mech mode basically, and I might have, yeah, there we go. Something like this. Oops. I believe you can have it a little different, so you push these down more, but it's possibly, you know, it might be just something like this too. Yeah, I think this is the actually official way. There we go. So there is his monkey mech mode kind of thing. So very cool. Indeed. Get a little nice shot of him. So yeah, then what we can do, so this is what he looks like in the back, but he holds together. Once again, it tabs together quite well. You might get a little movement here in the joints, but not too bad. Well, it will only move a few clicks. So very, very cool. You can't put the head up as much this way, but you can do something like this. It works no problem. He's a little bit heavier though, but if you have the feet planted, fine, he's fine. Let's get him more even. There we go. Boom. Very nice. Yeah, so very cool. So you want to remove this tab like that and slide this out. It kind of slides in the back when you start. It's got a couple slots right here that slot into these grooves like this. Like that. And then you would come back here. There's a tab right there that goes into here. And then these tabs marry up, just like I showed you. So we're going to take Optimus Primal off here. We'll take his guns off. Just put him back into his mode, just to show you, kind of. And we're going to move him out of the way just for a minute to kind of focus on Optimus Primal. So the way Optimus Primal works is you have slots in the back there that tab onto these tabs when you go into ship mode, and then you have slots on the inside of his wrist that tab into these air holes for the molding, just like that and that when you're going into ship mode first. And then you have them like this, and then use these double joints to click them back in like that. But anyways, we're taking them down. Take these out, open that, rotate these 90 degrees outwards. You open up the chest, which I don't know if you have to do that, but if you do, you can slide this out, and for me it works a lot better. Flip up the head. I'll show you that last. Flip these up like that, and then you want to take this and peg this slot, or this tab into this slot. Rotate these around after you rotate up the shoulder pads, and there's Optimus Primal. And he looks fantastic, dude. I mean, compared to what he was supposed to look like, this thing is awesome. There's Optimus Primal. Very nice indeed. Let's see if I can get a little more light over here. There we go. Just show you his head sculpt. Very nice head sculpt. Before, they had the paint just at the top nose, so it was blue from the mouth like that down. But then they finally found out he got the bottom shin painted, so that's really cool. You can see the nice red optics. Silver painted antenna. You got a blue painted helmet. Nice dark blue paint. Nice red optics. You got silver metallics for the chest, as well as this kind of lighter cherry red. Sticker of a Maximal symbol on his shoulder, which I might take off. Silver paint on his crotch groin area. We got white painted thighs with the red kneecaps. Very cleanly done. And then you got white feet with the red, cherry red hydraulics. You also have a little blue paint there dabbed for the belt. So not bad. This is what he looks like from the back. And his articulation is good. You got a shoulder. I mean, it's decent enough. You got a little bit of movement just like that, so you can go up a little bit more than that. But he also has this swivel right here. That's what I meant by that extra swivel. He has a bicep swivel. That's basically the ball joint. And you can go 90 degrees, just a hair more. Head swivel. Feet will go, he doesn't have any waist rotation, but feet or hips will go forward. If you get this out of the way, you can go back. So this is pretty much his range right there. And then he can also almost do the full splits. He does have a thigh swivel for the transformation. And for if you're going to bend the knees, don't just do what's easy. Hold the back of the knee, bend it there, because that's the knee bend right there. And then if you want to do the full bend, you go to that after. So that's how to correctly bend it so it looks aesthetically right. And let's just show you what he looks like in the pose, shall we? And he also can hold his weapons. So you can either do it like this. And he's got dual weapons. Or, see, like that. Or you can put these together. And the way I usually do it is, you have a little hole on a tab, very simple. Is putting one, I forget which one it is, I think it's this way, yep. You want it like that. He has like more of a bazooka style. Just like that. Boom. So, yeah. So there's Optimus Primal. So very cool indeed. This line is fantastic. I have Optimus Prime as well. I haven't opened him. I'll probably do him as well this week. Just because I didn't get them together, but that's just kind of how it's going to end up. So to transform back, I'm going to flip this in, open this, flip the head back in. We'll just almost close it for now. Line up these. Once you swivel these 90 degrees inward, just bending the first bend, like I said, with the knee, just to get it started. Then you want to use those tabs, tab those in, just like that and that. Flip around, use these tabs for the inside slots there. Oh, it's because this thing's in the way. We'll always take that up right away first, but that's what I meant. You slot it in like that. Well, I guess I should be looking at the toy, not the camera. There we go. Just like that. Taking this down, and you can slot it back in like this. And you have that situation like that. Boom, back to ship mode. Alright, so transformation into a robot mode or optimal Optimus mode. First off, you go in here this way, and then you can rotate the head. You can't rotate the head. Oh yeah, so if you're doing a pose like this, you want to rotate it inside first, like in monkey mode. If you want him to look back, go inside, rotate it, then pull it around, just like that. Take these, now pop them up and clip them into place just like this. They just rotate up, swivel these down, rotate the waist 180 degrees like that, and then bring this down. We want to go to the back here, kind of hold, oh, get this out of the way. Actually, when you do that, you also want to rotate the thumb around like that. I did this one already, just kind of did it on its own, but like that, and then you can adjust his arms accordingly, like that. Getting these out of the way now. We got it here, and then they're kind of tabbed in. You want to pull that down, and then hold it here. You're going to want to support it, because there's really strong tabs, which is nice. So hold it here, pull it, hold it here, pull it, clip it into place on its knee. You got to make sure it goes that extra, like that. Like this. Flip these to the back. Just like that. Like that. Then we take Optimus Primal. And we want to break him like here. And we're going to use these two slots right there. To, let me raise up the bar a little bit. To connect to these two tabs right there and there. So basically go and do this like so. If you can see that, clip that on there like this. This will now bend in there like that. You want it to kind of form fit on there nicely, like that, like that. I think, yeah, probably. And then you take this and we break it there. These two tabs that are coming out here, you can see them more that way. There we go. Want to go into these slots right there, so you go back. And then also, actually that is it, like that. Tab that in. I feel like this is, yeah, I guess it's just like that. I think it's up more. I'm not sure, dude. Maybe something is off. No, I guess it's just the way I had it originally. Like that. Anyways, and then you take your hand, there's a little tab on the side of this head right here. Pulling that out. Flip it up until it makes a noise. Let me get this in focus. There we go. Flip. Rotate the head 180, and you have Optimal Optimus in his official robot mode, and he is awesome, dude. So you have that. You also can put these back on, which go right here and here. It'd be cool if they had painted the guns a little bit, but like that. So very nice indeed. So let's get him all posed up and we'll check him out. Boom. So checking out his face sculpt, which is really cool. There's his face sculpt. Very nice head sculpt. It does have the swivel on there, so you can get the blue, dark blue paint for his kind of faceplate, and then the on top of the silver that's all underneath it with the red optics. Once again, we have fully orange painted helmet. And it's actually like a darker orange. This looks a little bit more yellow orange in the camera. It's much darker. It looks nice with the paint. And then the red optics painted as well. You go around, that's what you see in the back. So, very nicely done. Digging it. Digging it. So, for articulation, he's pretty much the same, but you can pull these out. Kind of get that out. About up to there. You get the bicep swivel right here. You get a little bit more than 90-degree bend, so that'll be 90. So you got that. You get the bicep swivel right above that. Of course, it can swivel on there. I showed you the head swivel. You got the waist swivel still. That's pretty much unencumbered. so you can do as much swiveling as you need there. Getting this, you also get the wrist swivels, and then his thumb will move a little bit for the transformation. You also get the clamp, so nicely done there. He can kick more than all the way out, so really high up, out, plus kicked way up and way back, and even quite a bit back with the backpack in the way. You get the thigh swivel, his bend, and then you can double joint it too. You just got to break up the sculpt a little bit. He's got a nice deep ankle tilt, and then he's got nice front to back rockers on his ankles. So great articulation, fantastic figure, and I really can't recommend him enough. So just to check out a little bit of size comparison here. Here he is with Generation 1 Starscream, for those that are old school. Oops, not like that. There he is. So there's a side by side with Generation 1 Starscream. Here's what he looks like with the more modern Optimus Prime from the Bumblebee movie. So, yeah. Like that. This is what he looks like next to Challenger. Quite a bit smaller. And this is his knees bent too, so if you get his knees unbent, he's even taller. Let me do that. Here goes something. There we go. Oh. There. So you can see quite a bit taller. And then we'll do a little bit of a measurement. Okay. So Optimus is, he's just almost 9 inches, 8 3/4 inches is how tall he is. Just for fun, he is about 6.5 inches wide. So now we have the alt mode to get into. So for the alt mode, I'll remove these, take the head. Actually, I guess we'll check out some the matrix here. So what you can do here is you can lift up the cockpit, and then he's got the matrix there. It comes with his own matrix. Does not come with a Prime Master or anything. So let's get that in focus. But that's what you get for the Beast Wars matrix, which is cool. And I believe it's different than Optimus Primal, but we'll check that out when we get that. And you can just pop it out like this. Like that. And then just pop it back in. And it's just a dark blue plastic with light pink, or light purple gem in it. And then you put it in there, clip that. You get some silver paint here that comes out. And the same pretty much details. That's what he looks like from the back. So kind of like a backpack from the back. Alright, so for alt mode, we're just going to swivel this and then support it as you close it in. Take these, open that back up, just put this back in, and we'll do this once again and remove this from the top. Just like so. Alright. Next up, we want to swivel these back down, I believe. I think. But you don't want to do the knees too, so we'll do the knees. What's going on here? There we go. One of the pieces fell off this part. We'll just put it back on because we're going to need it. That's right? Yep. Just put the friction tab that back on. And we'll do this knee. Just like that. Pull these up like this. Just like that. Then we want to rotate these to the front, just like that. With rotating, oops, let's get this turned down. Like this. And like These will now go out to wings once we're done. So we'll just get them in that position. Swivel the fists forward. Rotate the hand to the thumb to the inside. Just like that. You'll probably want, I think you want to push this back up like this first. Do you? Maybe not, actually. Because it keeps it straighter this way. Like that. You're going to rotate the waist 180 degrees. Like that. You're going to flatten these just out for a minute so you can attach this. You're going to attach this tab with, like you do with the monkey. Like you do there, like that. And then that's why I think you, yeah, I don't know. Let me see if this will work for that way. I don't know if this is better. It's the one thing I actually forgot about this figure. Like that. Now, you do want to rotate to the front because it brings up his shoulders more. That's what I thought. And then this part drops down. Maybe not that much, just like that. So therefore, you can now peg these in like this. And then these tabs back here, where are they? Oh, yep, right there. Sorry. You can see them right there at the end. They go into his feet. So, oops. So you tab those into the feet. Because I have no elbows, I can't move my elbows. It's going to be very difficult, but I can do it still. Just give me 1 second. I have to hold that first. And we want to, I'm going to have to do it on the ground. I'll tab those into the feet. Technically, you're supposed to tab those in. I had no problem. There we go. And you do want to break up the knees just a little bit to get the tabs to work. But there, you just tab those in. And then you flip the wings, and you have him in alt mode. And you want to put the wings up here in the back, like that. So there's his alt mode. Let's get some lights over on him. Very cool little alt mode. This is pretty much famous for in the Beast Wars continuity. But there is Optimal Optimus. Let me know what you think of the review and the figure. As you can see, it come up done on one side, I think. No, maybe not. Yeah, it did. Let me know what you think of the figure. Leave a like if you liked the video. Subscribe for more toy reviews. And as always, stay awesome, stay subbed, and stay tuned for the next video. But you can whoosh him around a little bit. He's pretty cool. You can lock these more solidly in there like that. This needs to be like this. Here. Like that. And it's fun. Get that more like that. There, boom. No wheels or anything this time, but all in all, a nice compromise. In this mode, he is 12 inches long. Peace, guys. It's a wrap. Peace.